Have you ever felt a sudden shift in your life, like the universe itself was whispering to you, urging you to release something you've been holding on to for far too long? Imagine standing on the edge of a vast cosmic cliff, the stars twinkling like distant eyes, and sensing a force beyond your comprehension nudging you forward. That, my friend, is the signal, the unmistakable, undeniable sign that it's time to let go. But what does that really mean? And why does the universe care about your inner attachments? Today, on Cosmic Horizon Hub, we're diving into the science, the mysticism, and the subtle messages the universe sends when it wants you to release what no longer serves you. Every moment in our lives is a confluence of energy, motion, and timing. Physics tells us that the universe favors change. Entropy, the measure of disorder, is constantly at work. Yet, humans are wired for stability. We cling to routines, to people, to ideas, because they feel safe. But what if the universe itself was trying to teach us a higher kind of intelligence, a pattern so subtle yet so profound that missing it could keep us stuck in loops of frustration, missed opportunities, or unresolved pain? The first thing to understand is that letting go is not about giving up. It's about making space for new energy, new connections, and new possibilities that align with your true path. So, how does the universe communicate this? You might not hear a voice or see flashing signs. Instead, the signals come in forms so ordinary, yet charged with extraordinary significance. One of the most common signals is disruption events that shake your foundation. Perhaps a job you've held for years suddenly ends, or a relationship reaches an unspoken breaking point. At first glance, these disruptions feel catastrophic, random, even cruel. But science and psychology suggest otherwise. Neuroplasticity, our brain's ability to rewire itself, is activated most strongly during periods of stress and change. When the universe orchestrates disruption, it's essentially nudging you to evolve, to release the familiar so that your neural pathways can open to new insights, new directions, and even new forms of happiness you never imagined. Let's take a moment to visualize this. Imagine a vast cosmic river flowing endlessly through galaxies and constellations. Your current attachments, your fears, your grudges, your outdated ambitions are like boulders in the river. They disrupt the flow, causing turbulence, stagnation, and occasional flooding. When the universe sends its signal, it's as if it's asking you to step back, examine those boulders, and move them aside. Let the river flow freely. Not because it's easy, but because the universe understands the power of natural motion, the energy that can only exist when resistance is released. Every object, every person, every plan you cling to consumes energy. The moment you release, that energy is freed, creating an opening for possibilities you didn't even know existed. But there's more to it than just disruption. Pay attention to synchronicities, the seemingly random coincidences that carry an almost magical timing. Ever notice meeting someone just when you needed guidance? Or stumbling upon a book that answers a question you haven't yet voiced aloud? Carl Jung called these meaningful coincidences Modern research into cognitive bias shows that while our brains are pattern-seeking machines, the alignment of multiple factors at once often exceeds mere probability. When these moments multiply, the universe is sending a gentle yet persistent signal. Release what no longer fits. Trust the alignment that's forming around you. These synchronicities act like breadcrumbs, guiding you toward letting go, showing you that the universe is conspiring, not against you, but for your evolution. Let's explore the physiological side of this. When you cling to something that no longer serves you, be it a toxic relationship, an unfulfilling job, or even self-limiting beliefs, your body reacts. Stress hormones like cortisol spike, your immune system weakens, and your overall sense of well-being declines. Neuroscience shows that unresolved emotional attachments create chronic tension in the nervous system. The universe's signal often comes in the form of discomfort, a physical or emotional cue that something in your life is misaligned. Pain, frustration, repeated failures, they're not punishments. They're alerts, messages encoded into your biology, signaling the urgent need for release. In essence, the universe uses your own physiology as a messenger. Listen to your body. It's reading the cosmic memo long before your conscious mind does. Now, let's talk about pattern Z, because the universe communicates in pattern Z. Have you noticed repeated themes in your life? Cycles that keep reoccurring no matter how much effort you put in to avoid them. The same type of conflict. The same kind of relationship dynamic. The same internal doubts. This is the universe's way of highlighting attachments that have overstayed their usefulness. Just as a gardener prunes branches to encourage healthier growth, these repeated challenges are pruning your life, teaching you to let go. Visualize it. Each pattern is a vine, twisting and coiling around the core of your being. Without intentional release, it can choke creativity, happiness, and potential. By recognizing these patterns, by consciously choosing to step back and let go, you allow your personal ecosystem to breathe, to thrive, and to expand. Here's where the twist comes in, and it's critical. Letting go does not mean you will immediately see results, and often the universe's signals are counterintuitive. Sometimes, the very thing you resist releasing feels like the last lifeline in a storm. But consider gravity. It's invisible, relentless, and governs the motion of planets without a single word. Similarly, the universe exerts a subtle gravitational pull on your life, guiding your trajectory. Resistance only creates tension. Release creates alignment. In fact, studies in behavioral psychology suggest that surrendering control in areas where we have little influence often leads to greater long-term satisfaction, enhanced problem-solving, and even serendipitous opportunities that rigid planning could never have achieved. Another signal to notice is the feeling of emptiness or dissatisfaction. You may find yourself achieving milestones, ticking boxes, yet still feeling unfulfilled. This isn't a failure, it's a cosmic whisper urging a shift. The universe often removes what you think you need to reveal what you truly require. Think of it like sculpting. A block of marble may seem chaotic and unshaped until the sculptor removes excess material, revealing the statue within. Your life is the marble, and letting go is the chisel. Every aspect of resistance you shed brings clarity, refinement, and the emergence of your authentic self. Visualization can help anchor this process. Imagine a dark night sky. Each attachment, fear, or outdated expectation is a cloud obscuring the stars. The universe's signal is a gentle cosmic wind, moving clouds aside. At first, the wind may feel harsh, disorienting even. But as the clouds disperse, the stars shine brighter, revealing constellations, patterns, and guidance that were always there. In real life, this translates into unexpected opportunities, clearer intuition, and a sense of ease, and decision-making that you couldn't have accessed while holding on too tightly. Here's a scientific curiosity to consider. Quantum physics shows us that observation influences reality. The famous double-slit experiment revealed that the act of observing a particle alters its behavior. Metaphorically, this means your focus, attachment, and mental energy shape the outcomes you experience. When you cling, you solidify a limited trajectory. When you let go, you create a field of potential, a space where quantum possibilities can unfold. In other words, release is not passive. It's an active participation in the universe's creative process. Every time you let go of what no longer serves, you open a doorway for something entirely new to enter, something your previous mindset could not even imagine. Let's get practical for a moment. How do you recognize these signals? Pay attention to repetition events, emotions, and thoughts that recur with increasing intensity. Notice your reactions are you resistant, anxious, or tense. Track synchronicities, those subtle moments that seem almost too precise to be random. Reflect on emotional or physical discomfort. It's your internal GPS, highlighting misalignment. And finally, practice mindfulness. Meditation, journaling, or simply quiet observation allows you to notice the whispers of the universe before they escalate into storms demanding immediate action. The process of letting go is not linear. There will be relapses, hesitation, and doubt. You may feel that releasing one attachment leads to loss, emptiness, or even fear. But consider the life cycle of stars. A star must burn through its fuel, sometimes explode as a supernova, before creating the conditions for new worlds to form. Your life is no different. Destruction precedes creation. Release precedes renewal. Trusting the process is part of the signal itself. The universe wants you to learn not only to release, but to trust in the cosmic intelligence that governs your path. And here's another twist: letting go often brings unexpected synchronicities almost immediately. A door closes, a person leaves, a plan collapses, and suddenly, an entirely new avenue opens. Researchers in positive psychology describe this as benefit finding, the human capacity to see opportunity in adversity. The universe leverages your resilience, your adaptability, and your courage, turning moments of loss into catalysts for profound growth. In fact, many of the greatest discoveries, innovations, and personal transformations in human history were triggered by a forced release, a sudden upheaval, an unexpected ending, or a necessary abandonment of the old for the emergence of the new. So, what does this all mean for you right now? If you are feeling tension, if life seems to be pushing against you, or if repeated patterns have left you frustrated, take it as a message. The universe is signaling that it's time to let go. Release resentment. Release outdated expectations. Release anything that no longer resonates with your evolving path. Imagine the relief, the clarity, the lightness that comes when you finally unclench your fists and let life flow. You may not see the full picture immediately, but trust the cosmic forces at play. You are a part of a universe that thrives on movement, change, and expansion. Holding on too tightly only slows you down, while letting go aligns you with your highest potential. In conclusion, recognizing and responding to the universe's signal requires awareness, courage, and trust. Disruption, repetition, synchronicities, and emotional cues are not punishments. They are guided. By letting go, you clear the way for new energy, new opportunities, and a deeper understanding of your true path. Think of it as a partnership with the cosmos, a dance between human intention and universal intelligence. The signal is always there, waiting for you to notice, to act, and to embrace the flow of life fully. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on what the universe might be asking you to release today. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences, your realizations, and the signals you've noticed. Don't forget to like this video if you found it insightful, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exploration into the mysteries of the universe with Cosmic Horizon Hub. Remember, the cosmos is always in motion, and so are you. Release, trust, and watch the universe respond in ways you never imagined.